We now return to SimCity 3000. So we finally got some of these other estates growing over here. Some of them limited, just because they don't have the full size, like this one appearing right in the middle here has meant that this one will never fully develop. Got a strange little attachment here to this one, but I've gone ahead and made them historical, this one too. So maybe it'll spread out and eventually we'll get this whole hilltop to be estates or whatever. I guess while we're over here, let's put down this country club. Put it like right here so I can maybe surround it a little bit. Yeah. Just kind of close that off. And then I think maybe I'll do like a few parking lots and maybe like a park, and well, there's a bus stop right there, so I guess we don't need that. Got a fountain there and a small park here, and then I'll find some parking lots to put in there. Okay, cool. Well, why don't we add some more industrial here? Question is, how much of what? I've marked these out, correct? Yeah. So like that one will go off there. We'll continue on that way. Go ahead and just work a little bit down there. I guess it wouldn't really hurt to add more here, but maybe we can keep one for like a subway spot. Doesn't matter. And I didn't really want a lot of medium stuff developing here, just for pollution's sake, because this will be surrounded. So I guess we'll maintain that. We'll just do something like that. Okay. Now this would, I think, actually go 6. Let's go ahead and do it because of the whole transport thing. That way we can at least get a little bit more in there. And then I was having some thoughts about this over here. Let's do something a little different here. So we're probably going to end up like this because it's going to be just a little bit low. Actually, it's a bit too big that way. 5, 10. Well, if you consider that there is one here, though. Back up in there if we were matching it. Got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that top bit's going to be its own thing anyway if we do this one here. Let's say there was a road there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay. As opposed to, let's say, using that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just. We'll do this instead. Or will we? That puts it at 5. Well, really, we could do like a 12 thing over here. Knowing how far they can actually go from road. So maybe we will just keep it like this. But let's move where this rail goes. I think I want the rail to continue on like here instead, getting out of the way of this. So I can bring this in. It doesn't really hurt, but it's just maybe the look of the thing and damn it, what did I just do? I don't know. Yeah, okay. We need to get rid of this. It's not going to let me build there. Then we're probably going to have to connect that way temporarily. Hopefully this works. Because I could put like a train station right there to help out with some of this maybe. So let's clear that out. We're gonna have to clear this anyway. Pull that back. This may cause some difficulties. Who knows? And then we got 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Go there. What on earth made this one go so far? Well, I guess it'll still work all the same. One thing we might have problems with, though, is hooking this up. So I can get rid of that. So now I can at least use this for farm. Just one farm there, maybe. So if we do that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then a line of trees, so it would be like right here. Now, do we really need another one up here? I don't think so, because of the way it all works out, actually. It should be fine there. We might... that's fine. Because, I mean, what else would I do? I'd have to loop it in. I could do that. I could do like a small loop here instead of a block or something. We don't have so many crossings. Not that it matters much out here. But then that way we don't even have to really build anything up here. Alright, let's try something else then. So like about 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, I mean, I couldn't really make much of a loop, could I? I think we'd be definitely doubling up on some stuff out here. But then again, just thinking maybe we don't actually want that much, because that's going to give me some problems, isn't it? Pollution. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think I will keep it this way, because we need to think about what the highway's going to do here. I wasn't thinking about that. Like this alone is probably going to do that. We're going to be shaping this hill one way or another. Pull you out there. Then pull you back in here. Okay, but now this one is not enough. There. Shapes it. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to have a thing, an on-ramp, off-ramp in the middle here, and not attached to those. So that's fine. Create a little barrier there. I mean, actually, this is pointless this far out. So we're not really blocking anything, but just for the look of it, I suppose. Right, now, before we get too crazy with this, let's see if we can't put in some farms out here. Should we work inward? Let's see where we... Yeah, we could end up there, okay. So... 640. 640. Okay. Should I maybe work backward? No, you know what? Because I'm going to have to probably fake this whole top as an orchard to make that work out. That there. Should that be an orchard or another farm? We're going to need more farms down here, so let's go ahead. This one might not work. That's 640. Can I maybe go here or here? I guess I need to figure out, could I get a rail up in here? Because if I could, we could put a station over here, have it connect to that. Not that I think that's going to make much difference traffic-wise for people getting there, but if we want to... I do still want to connect a rail up here that is eventually going to cross... What am I... Cross with this. I'm just not sure where yet, but I'm not completely sold on whether or not I want that to run through there. Because this might still be farm all the way up in here, up until that halfway point where you're even more. I still haven't planned that one out. Let's see if we can just get this one first. Yeah, that'd be the better idea. I'm trying to balance this out too, because visually, you know, having a big green space there and there kind of offsets just all the plain, boring fields. That is another space. Nah, screw it. We can use it. Whether it's going to develop or not with this much down is another thing entirely. Okay, there's one. There we go. I was worried for a little bit. That took a long time. Okay. So we got that. Well, we can always tear farm out. That's fine. So I want to do at least the 640 here. Let's go too deep. I don't know if it's going to develop. It seems to prefer the 8. Now, if we were going this way with it, maybe we could do a little bit of trickery here. Okay, we got power going that direction. We don't need it from here. In fact, we can go all the way up to the junction with that. Well, that couldn't go. We're going to have to fake another farm there. That's... Where's my water at? Okay. We're going to have to get rid of you just for a little bit. Ah. Being dumb. Nope. We'll just pull like a small power line here. Okay, that did work. Excellent. And now we're out of our demand, so we should probably not do anything more with that. I will go ahead and do the long and tedious process of setting this up. Well, that was indeed a major pain, and oddly, some of these developed or didn't develop, some of these tiles here, so I had to delete them, and we'll fix it in manually for the rest of it. Okay, so the only demand we have left is just a bunch of residential, so why don't we add that up here on the top of the hill. Let's also maybe think what we can do to raise land values a little bit. I guess we can maybe do like a shopping center, large park up here. That'll work. And then we can go all the way to the edge here. Where was I thinking of putting that? Maybe a train station like right there. Could I have the... Yeah, we should probably extend that so that it connects to the lower tier down here. Something like that. I was thinking of doing some kind of tile thing here. Maybe. Fill that in a little bit. The hill light up nice and pretty. Some big trees. I think we'll continue this one down here as well. First, let me level that out. I did not see that hill there. I'm not sure how far I want that to go. Probably end up going down here to the neighborhoods. So I did take a little bit of a look here. I guess we're going to change up the grid probably right about here. I think I want this lower tier to be commercial, so everything in there we'll do a commercial or maybe a little bit of a mix, and then everything up here. Here's where we're going to put the park, I think. We'll start doing a surround for residentials up until here and, you know, fill in all that stuff. So I guess the grid change where we're going to kind of get off the grid and go into this thing that's going to just fill in whatever spot will be on the opposite side of that track. We can go ahead and fill this in, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want... I have to get that. If I'm not going to build anything there, I guess I could, though. With it being 5 away. If I want... Yeah, okay, fine. Oops. If I want to utilize a little bit of park shenanigans, it will leave that. I think we want to maintain this. Do we have commercial over here? There was a little smattering of it here. I turned that into a commercial center. Just put a few. Let's just put a few. We don't really have any demand, but we do have a little bit. I mean, hell, this can just keep going, can't it? Not really a reason not to. about pulling it back to there, and we'll put a park. Oops, not you. Put a big park there. Put like a playground up in the back. Put a pond here. And we'll put another playground like here. Just have a big, long area here. But what we could do, actually, maybe create like... try this. Maybe we'll do like that. Okay. Now we're getting way out here. This still isn't really within where I want to be as far as fulfilling demands. Oh yeah, so I noticed this weird thing over here. For some reason, water is not reaching the edge of the map. Which doesn't make any sense, because it goes for 7. Oh, are you for real right now? Yeah, so like, just based on this, it should go this far. I guess I can maybe connect it up and see if it forces it, because those are some buildings back there, and they're not watered. Not that it seems to matter. Oops. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on there. This is not doing its thing as quickly as I would like it to, but I don't really have money to be putting down a bunch of incinerators right now. So, with this in mind of what I was planning on doing, maybe we should start putting some more denses up here. 5, 11. I think we can safely turn this into full dense. Where did I have? Okay, so that is a thing. Why don't we actually change up where we're putting some of this? Let's actually do like a large park. Let's see, 4 away. Yeah, let's do something like this. Pull that away, actually, a bit more. So that we can do like a dense residential here. Then we can pull in dense commercial there. Not now, because we don't have the demand for it, but we'll do that here. So we'll kind of break this up, because a thing that's becoming an issue, or is going to become an issue, with doing full blocks is that unlike the residential areas, which I've been able to put something in the middle to help raise land value, all we're going to have is just a bunch of buildings if I don't occasionally break it up with parks. So that is a necessary thing right now. But this should be on a grid. Like, I'm still pretty certain 5, and then 5, and then the road. So yeah, we're still on a grid up until here for some reason. I really don't know why, but we're off by a couple. We're getting some nice stuff over here too. Very high land value. Interesting. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, this is never going to develop properly since I can't get 4 across, but maybe it would be worth considering extending this too, and maybe we'll get some estates up in here. That'd be interesting. Anyway, we need to continue on with this. Again, I guess I need to be mindful of how often we are crossing this. So, like, we're going to have the crossing there, here, see if I did it there, and then there, and then there. You do it again up in here, which means we need to get rid of that one. And instead, come down here. That'll make this easier. Go to dense, and then in this one we can go ahead and pull one of these. We got 20,000. Alright. Why don't we hold off a little bit, let this grow, see if we can make some new demands. Okay, well, we are apparently not jumping. We can do something like that. Now, we do actually need a school, so let's hold off on that. And then I think we're pretty close. Yes, we do need another hospital as well. Okay, where are we at? I don't want to be doing not that at all. Not that at all. I don't want to be putting these things too close together. Okay. Here's a spot if we continue down the hill. Maybe put a little something right there. I mean, we could do it for both, really. I don't know how distracting it would be for the kids if we had a school right next to a hospital like that. Got those ones kind of close, don't I? Hospital. Okay. Now that one is going to be an issue. That one is going to be an issue. We can do a little something like that. That'll actually work. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the hill. Like that. Pull it out like that. Not that it really matters much. Ultimately the same thing. Queue up finally. Okay, and then, yeah, let's put a school. Sure, right there, fine. I guess I can use that. I was trying to think of maybe another place to put... I don't know, though. Like, I feel like you would have schools in a dense inner city. I mean, they would look different than usual. It's unfortunately we only have one nav set for that, but I don't think you'd see something like just a big old soccer field right in the middle of the financial downtown. So I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Okay. Oops. Not the correct thing. Put that on. Okay, we immediately do have some demand. Let's go ahead and utilize that. Finish off this thing. And then we're getting some of our industrial back. We'll see for a minute here how this plays out. Tax, tax, tax. So yeah, we're not going to run any more side rails. What is your deal? Doesn't even give a reason for it. No water. Oh. Well, that must just mean that we are out. I think I've got one more spot. Okay, I can afford that. And then that's it. How are you? Okay, still clean water there. So then we're going to have to come up with a different way of getting some water. I think this is actually pretty close. Yeah, this is fresh water. Bizarre. Okay, so like we could put one here. It would have major impact on this. We don't really want to do that. Let's put in some commercial. I've been meaning to do that over here, just to kind of have something going on there. Maybe even like little strips of commercial. That would work out. So yeah, like we'll probably end up just doing a bunch of river pumps then along the way at various places, flattened out. We do have plenty of shoreline up here where we can do that, and then we can run pipe back. In fact, can we just run pipe now? As well, I guess, right? What is that? Am I on the wrong side? No, that's track. I'm having it run down track, that's why. Okay. Well, we might have to come back and fix that, but that's okay. We can have it connect up some other way. With that in mind, while we're over here, I did want to get rid of this thing. Even though it's young, I feel like we can make some better use out of that. With, I guess, a playground? I'm trying to see if I've got one over here somewhere already. Can't really tell. Still not enough on the schools. Okay. Well, wait, did this have a chance to... Oh, because, yeah, electricity. That would be why. No, we're still low. Okay. Well, let's come in here. Where's the closest school in this area? About there? Okay. Well, I do have some spaces here. I mean, that'd be a nice 4x4 space, but I don't think we're probably going to use that much. Yeah, this is absolutely Oh, this is a different song. Okay. This is absolutely the problem with what is going on here. Just the way we're growing all of this. Because now I can't keep up with the demands for services. It almost feels like it works well if you don't have a major dense area, or like a very limited dense area. You know, because having way too many of these dense things, you're going to be slamming down a school on every block or something, and that just is not really what we're after. How is this thing doing anyway? What is... No gophers. Okay, I assume that means good things. Just kind of like the parks. We have no one using the benches, and I think what that means is like this is keeping track of homelessness. I don't know that for sure, but I get the feeling that that's what that metric actually means. And then only 8 eggs thrown at the house now, so that's good, I guess. Very high land value around that. What are we doing here? 36 miles of red tape. Some more criminal cases are showing up. More than I'd like, anyway. 2/3 of the way there. Conditions are good. They're not excellent, but I think I mentioned this before. I've never seen police be above a good rating. Only the fire stations get excellent, and I don't know if that's just like a thing with the funding or how that plays out. Speaking of funding, Perky, schools receive high grades. Read my mind, get a library. Deeply troubled, the Sims of Solar City are so desperate for reading material they go to the bathroom more often than necessary just to read the walls. Really? Well... It says we have an A grade for that. I mean, now I'm going to have to start keeping track of how many libraries and museums and such, because it's starting to seem excessive a little bit. Okay, well, we can put another one down. Hopefully in a place that we don't have one already, but... It's interesting that some of this information is hidden in certain places, and it's not always fully available. Adequate, sufficient, police coverage poor, well, probably because of all the new expansion. To be honest, that's probably tied to that. Okay. Well, I guess we just let it go for a bit. I do need money. We are coming up on... Oof. Okay. Well, I believe we have swapped now. We appear to have majorly swapped into a commercial city. Look at that. We're going to see some industry closing down here. Country club ribbon cutting. Mayor clinks glasses with beautiful people. Has that not already been a thing? Put that down an awful long time ago. Oh God. And nothing but... What just happened? That's a cool one. Not watered. Fuck. What do you mean? Oh, because... God damn it. Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. The last time this happened. Boy. Here we go again. How are you guys doing anyway? Some of these are probably getting pretty old here. Boy. Well, that one. Librarians throw the book at the skinflint mare. Okay, well, again, or is that just catching up? Abandoned, no water. Okay, well, you've got water now, so... Okay, now all we've got is commercial demand. Commercial is booming, yeah. Thanksgiving Day Parade, not today. Plenty of schools. Okay. Okay, now we brought the demand back. While we still have it, though, let's make sure we're utilizing it. Was there anything that was still kind of hanging out? I guess maybe I do want to have a little bit of commercial up here as a buffer, so maybe I should develop that now while I've still got the demand. On the other hand, I do also want to start developing this thing, too, down here. So, how about... Let's see, what is this thing? I'm gonna put the theme... Not there. Not that either. The... theme park. I'm gonna go right there. So we'll have a... Okay. Should we do it dense, or should we do it... Probably medium, I would say, huh? If it's gonna be right on the edge of that. 50,000, okay. I do want to get that research center in here at some point. So maybe I will try to save up just a little bit. We should be able to hit this here pretty soon. $8,000. It's gonna take forever. Oh man, that's all gone. Oh, it's all gone. Speaking of all gone, is this gone yet? Oh, it's almost. It's almost there. Regional Ketchup King, cousin to tie knot with toothpick tycoon. What is the problem now? Could we... Oh, it's my historical. $100,000. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's come in. It's gonna have a negative impact, but on the other hand, so is the theme park. So I don't really need to worry too much about that, I don't think. Medical Research Center. Okay, that should boost commerce. So whatever we have going on over here will hopefully benefit from that. Let's let this go. I should have put that down while I still was running time. Sim survey 4 out of 5 sims surveyed. You stay away from that freaking bridge. Okay, we need another treatment plant over here. I'll have to figure out where. Maybe we'll just stick one in here or something. Actually, not really. Would be messing with that. But we do need to treat some of this. Yeah, man, that was very weird. Because there's no way just these farms were enough to crater that demand. There was something else. I didn't add any other industry. It was just those farms. So we must have hit a population milestone, which would be on target because I wrote down 233,000, and we're certainly there. So now it's going to go theoretically again. We can't really trust the numbers from the guide, but prior to the 230,000 mark, your ratio of commercial to industry was 1 commercial for every 5 industry. Afterward, it shifts dramatically from a 4 commercial to 1 industrial. So, yeah, we might never recover industry for quite some time, which is actually going to hamper my development of farms, unless I maybe want to get rid of some industry, which that we could do that. Would be a little harder for people to find work. But maybe it's an opportunity to finally clear this out, like I'd wanted. Then we could have a commercial strip over here instead. We'll think about it. Depends on if we ever get that to come back. Then again, is it my taxes maybe? I know people are complaining, but maybe... What say you? Oh, wise keeper of tax revenue says it's on target. And it's average. Okay. Well, he does tell me, it actually does show when my taxes are too high and hurting growth, and that is not going to happen until 250. It says 250, anything above 5% hurts growth. But that might also not be true. That might be 4%, because at 200,000 it was supposed to be 6%, but they weren't happy till we lowered it to 5. So I guess we'll find out here soon. But we got a couple milestones coming in. To 2050, we're going to get the fusion plant, which will be good, I guess. We don't really need it. We're not really suffering too much from power draw. I mean, it's fully within my realm to pay for the neighbors. But it still would be nice to have all the needs taken care of here. And then something also happens around the 250,000. I don't have it up right now, but there's something else that unlocks around 250k population. So we've got that. But at least we're starting over here. That's good, I guess. Do we have good land value? off the bat. That would be nice. No, not really. This is actually pretty unfortunate. My initial idea to put an artificial lake up here and then have houses here so we could take advantage of the land value and the elevation and all this stuff. I mean, this makes sense that it's so high. It's just too bad that it's not. I didn't really build this in such a way to take advantage of it. Like, it's not even spilling in over here. It's mostly just helping out the commercial. Again, because of the whole geyser thing, but I would have liked to have seen that kind of spread down the mountain just a little bit more, but yeah, give it some time. We could maybe also be putting in more of those parks, because especially over here, that is, these 3x3 parks are definitely what's kicking that off, spreading land value around. And we don't really have that here. I mean, we got the little ones, but that's, I guess, just like maintaining. So like maybe putting one here, in this awkward spot, here, in this awkward spot. That might help. Think about it. Maybe here too. Yeah, we might start spreading some parks around just to get that land value up. That'd be really helpful. A couple other spots. We do have one last little fill-in spot down here, and I did kind of want to put a bus stop there. Doesn't seem to be necessary right now, though. We might, however, have to put more bus stops around the rest of the place, because this is getting pretty bad. So, let's see here. And then how did this go? Okay. Well, 761. Well, my diverting of the rail didn't really seem to do much as far as keeping traffic down. Yeah, man, this is now an absolute mess. Okay, well, we've got some new goals to think about, I guess. I'm going to have to look, because I've done enough to increase, obviously, my commercial and possibly industrial cap. I'm kind of amazed that we lost so much population demand, though. Like, that just absolutely cratered, especially given unemployment's not super great. Could be better, and yeah, we're running on no power. We're not providing our own power at this point. Fire's getting pretty low too. Land value? Land value is actually mid. Crime. Crime is very low. It's very good. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Wait a minute. One more thing. Approval rating. Okay, you know, reasonable. All things considered, I guess. All right, we'll end this one here, and we're gonna have to change gears. I think our development strategy. Maybe just do a ton of low and medium. Just kind of wrap around here and fill in this area, get that highway across, and then just kind of I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out next time.